What's going on with y'all? They probably ain't send no notifications out for this shit at all. Welcome to HDiiTV. In with your boy. Got done seeing Godzilla -1. What's up, MDT? I need a squad like Godzilla -1. Cause everybody on that bitch, everybody on that bit was basically on one accord, and you felt the heart in this movie. This is something you didn't get from the last movie that they produced, that Toho, I believe, made, came around. And it showed you don't need all of that in a movie. You don't need all that. You know, the movie was on point. The atomic breath parts, those were shot and done and executed at a great, those were executed at a great sequence when they did it. All right, go here. The thing about the spikes that come out of his back, that was done perfectly. You know, that was done well. You also had the acting. The acting was on par, even though it was subtitles. It was on point. Everybody played their role. It had a lot of feeling in it. It wasn't one of them movies where and everything. It wasn't one of them movies that basically was just all blow things up. It was a story behind it. It followed the main character, who's basically a kamikaze pilot. He's a kamikaze pilot. He basically was supposed to, go into a mission and fly off. He basically pulled out at the last minute because he said he had a faulty engine and everything. And he made it to this island where it was a hidden island where they had mechanics there. They were the planes that maybe needed to come land somewhere if it was too far to get back to Japan or wherever they were headed. And that's when you first see, that's when you first get introduced to the characters. Now, I don't really want to tell too much of it. I'm just doing a light video about it. Don't want to really spoil it too much. But you saw everybody fall in line. You know, when there was a plan brought forth, everybody was like, you know what, we're gonna execute this plan. We're gonna make sure this plan, gets the job done. We're gonna make sure that, it does what it's supposed to do. And it was looking like that. It was coming down to that. And a lot of times, the main character, really didn't want to be happy, was very, had a big burden on himself. He felt like he let a lot of people down by not going on a kamikaze, or what I call the suicide mission, which I thought was the thing designed for you to get talked to into killing yourself. That's the dumbest thing I ever seen or heard. You are not going to talk me into doing a kamikaze suicide movie. That's why I didn't like 300. I hated 300 because it was a suicide mission. 300 of y'all going into a battle to die. They fought well, but hey, they died. But, he got smart, and then he started feeling guilty about it. And I'm like, man, you shouldn't even feel guilty about it. but the acting felt so real. Like everything felt real. It was very sensible. Nerdy Blue said hater. Hey, I'll be a hater then, man. Cause I did not like 300. I hated that movie. It was nothing but a suicide mission. Hey guys, we're finna go kill ourselves. Yeah. But along the way, we're gonna kill a bunch of people that really didn't help out with the war at all. We just killed ourselves. So hey, it doesn't matter. Let's keep moving. Like my head coach used to talk about it, man. 300. Yeah. That was a good movie, man. 300. Yeah. Tough movie. I'm like, coach. Shut up. Like nobody give a damn about all that. He said, what? Really? But Godzilla -1 go hard though. Godzilla, his design is very menacing. This was the first Godzilla. This was the Godzilla that I grew up watching. And he was dope. And like every time it let his atomic breath go, it felt like a nuclear bomb went off. And that's how it was supposed to be with Godzilla. Like Kong, like in the movie Kong and Godzilla, they spammed his energy blast too much. You know what I'm saying? They spammed it like way too much and everything. You know, this one felt so natural. Like, you know, it basically build up to release its atomic breath, and when it did, it just released, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful how it was executed. It was beautiful how it was done. The characters, like you could remember everybody, even the ones who had like less screen time, they were very intricate in this movie. You know, this is how a movie's supposed to be done when you're shooting a movie like that's talking about Godzilla, or if it's talking about anything. This is how a movie's supposed to be done. You know, this movie was very personable. It was very, you know, it was very heartfelt. You know, you felt the characters and everything. Was Godzuki in it? No, Godzuki wasn't in it. But Godzuki wasn't in it. Basically, it was like, if you remember the original Godzilla's from way back in the day, like the very first ones that were black and white, it basically based off of that. This took place like right after the atomic bombs on Japan. So you're seeing the aftermath of that. You're seeing the debris. You're seeing people angry. People were blaming the main character because he was a kamikaze guy. He came back, so it's like you really didn't do your mission. You failed. And they felt because he bailed that stopped them from winning the war. They were not finna win that war. So it was very good. I would take my kids to see it. I might see if I could take my nieces and them to see it. I'll probably take Go-Go to see it, because Nelly, she don't like that type of stuff. But it shows you that you don't have to be blood to be family. And I like movies like this. We've gotten away from that. Everybody feel like you got to be blood related to be family, to be a brother or be a father figure or be a wife or a mother figure. Everybody feels like you have to be blood, and you really didn't have to be blood. Like, you were family regardless. You saw what happened. Like, when you see it, you're gonna see, okay, man, that's dope what he did. And a lot of us don't really do that no more. That's what happened to me to America, especially our films. We don't get personal no more. We don't be heartfelt. We're always trying to put an agenda or push an agenda in some bullshit movie, instead of just letting the movie play out with the characters. You know, the movie allows you to grow with the characters. It allows you to keep growing with them and to feel their pain. feel their pain, feel their struggle. That's something that a lot of these other movies don't really have. This movie is a classic to me. It's 4 out of 4. The camera work on point. Like when you got in the character's face, you felt their pain. Like people were crying, people were sad. Like you felt it. It wasn't fake. Like you could tell that it wasn't an act being put on. Like they really were in pain. Like they really were in pain and everything. So that's something that was dope. I like that for real. That was appreciative of that and what they did when they were putting it out. It's in Japanese and it's subtitles, but man, I know the subtitles bother some people, but it is, dog, you gotta see it. This might be one of the best movies of the year. Like it's that impactful. Like they really took it back to what Godzilla was supposed to be. And the ending is very surprising. Wait till you see the ending. Like you think the ending goes away and then you're like, oh shit. The ending didn't go the way it's supposed to go. You know, so y'all ought to take a look at that, man. It's yeah, Nerdy Blue. You ain't been hearing me on my streams talking about I'm finna go see -1. Yeah, man, dog, it is dope. Y'all gotta see it. It is 4 stars out of 4. Like, Rotten Tomatoes. You just a hater, dog. Like, straight up. You just a hater. This is one of the best Godzilla movies I've ever seen. Out of all the new Godzilla movies they put out, I would put this Godzilla movie, well, to me, I like the King of Monsters the best. King of Monsters was my favorite one thus far. But I would put this movie, I got it right now, monsters and shit. And then I probably would go Kong and Godzilla. Yeah, I would go King of Monsters, then I would go this one, then I would go Kong and Godzilla, then I would do Godzilla I would go Kong Skull Island, then I would go Godzilla King 2014. That's how I would do it. But -1, man, it's incredible. The camera work is like, it's like you're really there. You don't need, see, this movie proves you don't need all this damn CGI. See, everybody wants to do CGI and all of this shit and make the movie flooded, and that's to me what kills a lot of movies. That's why I like the movie The Batman with Robert Pattinson, because Robert Pattinson and that actually like the scenes were real. They were actual scenes. They weren't CGI made. You know, but yeah. But this is dope they came out with this. This was dope. What is this? Man, they always send us some crap. They always send us some crap. But yeah. But yeah. But the movie it's straight. I mean, everything is on point. I don't really want to spoil it, but the ending with when everybody came together to go against Godzilla, that's what I need. I need a team like that where everybody's on one accord. No arguments. It's like, look, this is the plan, nigga. You either finna go with the plan or y'all niggas just gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. And to me, that's what makes it dope. That's what makes it dope. You got, this is how you make a movie. I hope people who make the movies now, but the trailer, did y'all see the trailer for Godzilla and Kong 2? Yeah, Godzilla and Kong. This one's called Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire or something. The monster they showed a silhouette. They showed a silhouette of the monster. The silhouette of the monster basically looks like 1,000 feet, like it's up there in size, like it towers. And then you saw it turned into a kid in the smoke. Yeah, you got to see the trailer. Godzilla has red scales now, and he fires his heat blast, which is red. It's freaking amazing. Nah, P, that's Godzilla and Kong. No, this one is Godzilla -1. The thing is this. America is partnered with Toho. So Toho is the original creators of Godzilla. So what they do is they make a movie every other year after America makes one. After America makes one, they make one, then America makes one. I believe Warner Brothers, has the rights to use Godzilla. So this one was from the Japanese. This is their version. And this one is probably the best one they've done in a long time. Because all the other ones have been mid. This has actually been a great one. And I like how they did Godzilla justice. They had him going through the water like a shark. Dun, dun, dun. And you heard the music. The score of the music was on point. So this go hard. But the other trailer that dropped during the game last night was Godzilla and King Kong. They're going to be facing off against a whole new Titan. They got to team up together to stop it because this Titan has the power to use other Titans, and basically it's going to try to take over the planet. If you saw the first trailer of it back when it first started coming into fruition, they had the skull of Godzilla, they had the skull of King Kong, and they had him, a big orangutan looking creature, sitting on top of a throne with blue eyes, with blood on his face. That basically was a thing promoting, that basically was saying, yeah, it's getting real in this one. And it's called The New Empire. That's the Godzilla and Kong. That one is going to be the second installment to Godzilla vs. Kong. He said the GM gonna hire Godzilla. He probably would. Yo, Godzilla. Yeah. Yo, I call you Zilla. I call you Zilla, or I call you God. Oh, okay. Listen, I need you to come off the bench. I need you to replace this guy. I need you to go out there and shoot, destroy everybody in the building but our team so we can win the game and just win the championship easy. They would have to forfeit because they don't have nobody on their team. Like, that's what Godzilla would be like. just be like, just yelling at his ass. he gonna call the dude Zilla. Zilla. Yeah, man, that's my boy. He gonna be trying to give him dap. Zilla like big ass hands. It's like, man, come on. Oh, the spinning turtle. Damn. Hold on. Let me grab my other phone. They like, HD, you got 2 phones. I'm like, of course. Hold on, y'all. This idiot on line. First off, Cardell was a second stringer. Plus, we were expected to lose, and we won. We were down our third string. Our third string QB. Plus, our defense is one of the best in the nation. And looking at Alabama, in that Georgia and Alabama, we've been more impressive this year than them who have everybody healthy. This was another way to give crybaby, cheating Saban another shot at a title. So you haven't watched more college ball than me. Period. So go back to your bias tape, your bias and ESPN takes. Shit. All right, I'm done with him. Now, the turtle that was on Godzilla, my bad. This dude trying to say we shouldn't be in. We were down our third string quarterback. And plus, even with that, the whole year we've been more impressive than Georgia and Alabama. But we don't deserve to get in. Oh, his name is Gamera, Pico. His name is Gamera. I'm going to show you a picture of him. Yeah, there he is, Gamera. Now, you know what'll be dope? If they bring Gamera back. If they put Gamera in the new Godzilla in either the show or the Godzilla King of Monsters. You know, that'd be dope. It's another way. Everybody is capping for Nick Saban in Alabama. I'm like, look, go back with your ESPN takes. I don't have time to argue with people who don't know no goddamn college football. You mean to tell me Georgia and Alabama have been more impressive than Florida State? No. This is why I don't talk or argue with people, because they watch ESPN all day and they watch the NCAA, which has been found to be crooked. It is one of the most crookedest organizations outside of soccer, but yet they love to cap for Nick Saban. I get tired of these people, man. For real. But yeah, this is going to be dope. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to basically going to get the what I was gonna say, the Godzilla and Kong. The Godzilla and Kong, what I want to see in that, the new empire, is if they're going to bring out all these other monsters. You know? Excuse me. So that's how I look at it. If we could bring out Gamera and all of them. Exactly, P. TCU went to the playoffs last year with a backup quarterback and lost the conference. Exactly. But you can't tell these people nothing. Can't tell these people nothing. But the Godzilla monsters. Oh yeah, Godzilla. Yeah, King. Yeah, King of Monsters. Yeah, the King. So now let's look at this. Okay, good. Now, that's what I want. I want to have, I don't know why they won't do Pacific Rim. I think Pacific Rim would be great. Dog, honestly, the Godzilla movies and the King of Monsters, Godzilla, the Monsterverse has been better than Marvel, DC, everything. They're doing it correctly. All right, the villain in Godzilla and Kong is basically Scar King. You know what I'm saying? He's an ancient beast who seemingly is the king of Hollow Earth and the main villain of the new empire. So we're gonna get him in it. Now, see, this is the shit I want to see. Yeah, Godzilla had the best monsters. Look at that. Y'all see that? Look how dope that is. Godzilla has upgraded to have the red now. Or the pink. This is -1. How do I feel about FSU missing the playoffs? I mean, dog, I'm not upset, but I know why they're missing the playoffs, because They want to put Nick Saban in there to win another ring. That's all that is, dog. It's politics. Like I said, politics as usual. So it's like whatever. Dog, look at the poster for Godzilla and King Kong. Look at that poster. G and K. Rise together or fall alone. And the new monster they're going against is going to be bigger than both of them. Magic Man, TCU just last year exactly lost the game, lost their starting quarterback, still won a game to get to the championship. I'm not finna I'm not finna get into that. I make everything on my channel. I don't go back and forth with people on Facebook or other places. If you want to talk to me, you got to come here. Florida State was robbed like everybody else has been. But look at this poster. That poster is dope. And then we got to see we forgot this is the villain, Scar King. You see all his war things on him? Dope. Dope. And how could we forget this on the commercial? Look at that. You got Kong with some gear on, put some extra gear on himself. You see Godzilla. They ready. They ready for the Scar King. What's up, Mac Mizzle? They ready for Scar King. Can't wait for this to come out, man. Come out next year, too. But see, that's what I'm saying. This movie, it didn't have no zesty in it. It was a great story, and they didn't make it didn't make it about an agenda. See, the problem is these movies make way too much stuff about agenda. Everything is about agenda now. Oh, this person's gay. We got to see why he's gay. Oh, and they're black. Double whammy, black and gay. Yeah. Yeah. Like that's the that's the freaking jackpot. That's the jackpot. And it's like it's crazy to me. Like it is so crazy to me. Me and my brother Pico talked about it. We shout out to my brother Pico. Me and Pico talked about it the other day. It's like, dog, all this stuff now, it's like it's gotta be homosexual. Oh, I saw the new Castlevania. Nocturne. Oh my God. Classic. 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 Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard Squid Game go hard. But see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like people don't understand. It's like everybody, everything has got to be in the damn agenda all the time. Yeah, like the video games, Pico. Yeah, Castlevania. You gotta watch it, dog. It's on Netflix. You gotta watch the first Castlevania, then you gotta watch Castlevania Nocturne. Dog, it go hard, dog. It's dope. Listen, these animated movies, P, they better than the movies. It's too many sequels. No, it ain't. Listen, if you tell a story, actually write a story that grabs the attention of the audience, you're good. If you keep it interesting. If you keep it interesting and you have a lot of fresh ideas, right? You'll be all right. I don't see the problem. If you keep with fresh ideas, you'll be able to make as many sequels as you want. I don't know, but I gotta watch Cage Match in the Mortal Kombat series. I already saw Scorpion's Revenge. I saw Battle of the Realms. I saw Snowblind. Snowblind is my favorite one so far. So I gotta watch Cage Match. That's the latest one. Yeah, Nerdy Blue, like, there's nothing wrong with making a sequel. But how are you gonna make a sequel, right? And you're telling a bad story. If you tell a story like this Godzilla movie, they done made 1,000,000 Godzilla movies. This one is probably the best one out of all of them. Why? Because they told a story. They told a story. They didn't talk about somebody's sexual orientation. They didn't talk about this girl liking this girl and all that bullshit. Like, that's what kills the movies. That's what killed the movies. This is why a lot of independent filmmakers that are black, some of them don't make it because they stay stuck telling a basic hood story instead of telling a story about a person who lived in the hood. Everybody from the hood didn't sell dope. Everybody from the hood ain't shoot, bang up anybody. Everybody from the hood ain't stab nobody. There's people in the hood that are physicists now. They're physicists, they're scientists, they're doctors, they're all type of things they want to be because it took only one person to make them see that dream and they made it a reality. You don't have to, when you're making a movie, you can make it different. Like the movie, I don't know if y'all remember it, it's called Finding Forrester. It was about a black athlete who was really intelligent. He was writing and found this guy Forrester. Forrester taught him how to write his stuff better. He actually became a father figure in his life that he didn't have. Great story. And it was a black man that was the lead. And the professor said that he will only pass him if he win the game. So he was so mad, he said, you know what? I'm going to lose this game because he wrote a paper. They didn't think that he didn't write it. The professor's mad because he always outsmarted the professor because he was intelligent and it was a black man. It was a black kid who outsmarted him. Then at the end, they tried to get him expelled from the school. Forrester came and was like, yo, that's me in the picture, and got him to stay in the school. Exactly, Pico. Gardeners, bakers, inventors, they all come out the hood. I used to go to the hood and stuff all the time. A lot of my friends was living better than niggas that were rich. Than people who was living in working class America. They was living better. And they had fun. Yeah, Nerdy Blue, remember it? That movie was dope. That movie was a classic. If you haven't seen that movie, make sure you watch it. Let me see if it's on Netflix. It might be on there. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, man. Florida State should boycott the... Yeah, Florida State should boycott it. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, Busta Rhymes was on that movie. I think he was his brother or his homeboy or something, or his stepdad or something. I forgot. Yeah, he was his brother. Busta Rhymes was his brother. Yeah, great freaking movie, dog. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the cover. This was the cover, Nerdy Blue. Finding Forrester. Sean Connery was in it. Probably one of his last movies. It was dope. No, no, it was in the movie, Cheyenne. Make sure you watch it. It's called Finding Forrester. It's basically a relationship develops between an eccentric, reclusive novelist and a young, amazing, gifted scholar athlete. Look at how they explain the movie. They didn't have to use any race in it. You wouldn't even know the main character was black. A unique relationship develops between an eccentric, reclusive novelist and a young, amazingly gifted scholar athlete after the novelist discovers that the young athlete is also an excellent writer and secretly takes him on as a protege. They develop an unlikely friendship as they learn more about each other. They learn more about themselves, and ultimately, with the help of his new mentor, the basketball star must choose the right path. They didn't mention nothing about him being black. See, I can talk about a movie without having to say this character's black, this character's white. But they had to make, but see, look. This is the cover they used in the US. You see the brother? You see how they got him in the back? Sean Connery, they were selling Sean Connery, but he was extraordinary as an actor. He's one of the best actors I've ever had. I mean, I've ever watched. I said had. Ever watched. Now, I'm going to show you the cover that they do overseas. This is the cover that they sold overseas because white guy. So that's what I try to tell you guys. It's a double standard, even when it comes to film or promoting film, all of that stuff. But the movie Godzilla Minus One was on point. His name was Rob Brown. Great actor. So that's all I'm saying. You know, that's what they do to us. But the movie's great. Minus One. Make sure you guys check it out, man. I mean, it's dope. It's real dope. Yep, he was on Coach Carter as well. Thanks, MDT. Exactly. He was on Coach Carter. He was on a lot of movies. I don't know what he's doing now, but he was on a lot of movies, man. And he's a very great actor. This is crazy. What's up, Felton? Felton Moore is in the house. Without a doubt. You got to go see that new Godzilla. Felton, dope. No, he actually had bigger balls than Jordan Poole. He actually how do I say? He actually how do I say? He actually is real. Unlike Jordan Poole. Felton is probably the best Godzilla movie that we've seen so far, Felton. No, I didn't see the Garfield reboot trailer. They got a reboot trailer for Garfield? Hell no. Did it look good? Or was it trash? What did it look like? No. I don't know if Shaq Leonard signed yet. I haven't gotten anything. Let me check my phone. Let me check my other phone. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he signed with the Eagles. Yep, I got it, Cheyenne. Well, I'm about to do a video on that. I'm about to end this video, y'all. So make sure I'ma holler at you guys later. P, I'll talk to you later. Y'all guys be safe. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share and donate whenever you can. I'm out. Deezy.